single day, I'm just trying to win the day, trying to compete, trying to get better, trying to lead, trying to gain everybody's respect, and ultimately just trying to do everything it takes to build a winning culture.
It has been a whirlwind year for you. You've played basketball for almost an entire calendar year between UConn and then going straight into your rookie season in Dallas. Now, for the first time in a long time, you actually have an off season. How does it feel to kind of get a break and kind of like take a breath?
It's nice. It's really refreshing. I love basketball, so I love constantly playing, but I think to sort of miss it in a sense, and then be able to do the off-season grind, prepare for the next upcoming season, take a mental and physical break. You just feel refreshed and renewed in a sense of being able to miss something and then coming back to it. It's really rewarding. So having that off season, getting to go on a vacation, getting a little time off, and then getting right back to the grind, it's been really fun.
Yeah. And now that you've had time to kind of slow down, have you been able to process everything that you have accomplished over the past year? Or was there ever like a moment where it really hit you like, wow, I did that?
Yeah, I mean, kind of on my birthday, I just kind of reflected on the year 23 itself and how much of a journey it was and how much I grew personally, grew with people, and just kind of enjoyed the experiences around me. I think this was my 23rd year was like the year where I stayed the most present, and it ended up being one of the most fun, joyful, just like peaceful years of my life, just embracing everything that kind of came my way and doing it with the people around me. So kind of reflecting on that and just really enjoying every step of the process of becoming who I am. I think I got to do that a little bit on my birthday. Yeah.
Gotcha. And you recently received your UConn championship ring and spent some time back in Connecticut. Did it feel like a full circle moment being back with your teammates?
It definitely felt really weird being there, not being on the team and not feeling like a sense of anxiety in a sense of like, I'm up. I'm preparing for the upcoming season, a long haul of a college season, trying to compete and win a national championship, and how hard that was the year before. So it was really weird, just being there, and not having that, I don't know, sense of like basketball wise, but just being there with the people and connecting back with coach and all the people that I played with, and I mean, just everyone within the organization. I just grew so tight with them and built amazing relationships with every single person there. Just being there for 5 years, you really feel like it's family. So you don't miss a beat in that sense. But it was really different, obviously, not being on the team.
I was just going to ask, you spoke about coach. How was it seeing Gino again? And did it feel like time has even passed before or between winning a championship to when you seen him again? Or did it feel like you guys just kind of like picked right up?
No, we definitely picked right back up. I was a practice player, and so it was fun to kind of beat up on him and the team on the other side of things, and not have to worry about him yelling at me for stuff. But really, he's a lot nicer to me now that I'm not a player there, and so that was more something that I could enjoy from a different perspective. So no, I felt like no time had passed. We picked up right where we left off for sure.
And you mentioned being a member of the practice squad team. How did that come about? And if you could just go a little bit more, speak a little bit more about how it felt being on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I've started working out like around a month ago, early October. Just took a couple of weeks off after the season, so I just wanted to step right back in and practice and play with those guys and help them prepare for the upcoming season. And kind of bust them up really quick. So that was fun. And yeah, just to be on the other side, it's called the red team, which is the practice squad, and you really feel no pressure. Like you're out there just hooping, having fun, and the other team is getting yelled at. So you're not really worried about anything. You can just go be free.
Yeah. So was there any trash talking involved now that you're on the red squad? Was there any of that going on?
Yeah, there was definitely trash talking. I even had to yell at my practice squad teammates because they were not locked in. So everybody can get it. Nobody's safe.
Gotcha. So UConn is ranked number one in the USA Today Sports preseason coaches poll as the Huskies look to defend their title. What are your expectations for this group heading into the season?
I think to just, I mean, carry on the same mentality that we had last year, where we weren't trying to win the national championship in games in November and December. Like we were trying to win the day, win that game, win that practice, and try to build great habits up to leading up to the point of when you're competing for a national championship in April. So to just stay present, stay in the moment, continue to build with each other, building throughout an entire like 5 month season. You learn a lot, you grow a lot, you handle adversity together, you handle wins, you handle successes, failures all together. So just to be present, serve the moment, and just try to win the day every single day.
Mm. Is there anyone in the roster that you're really excited to see take that next step this season?
Um, Truly everybody. I think KK's one, to where she learned from Nika, she learned from me, she learned from Caitlin Chen, just in that point guard role position. And now it's really her team. She's an upperclassman. So her continue to find different ways for her to lead in her unique way, to continue to find a way to use her voice, and be that voice and that presence for the team. I'm really excited to watch.
Gotcha. And switching over to the WNBA, congratulations on being named Rookie of the Year. Was that an individual goal that you set out for ahead of the season, or do you feel like that just kind of happened naturally?
Well, thank you. And no, I don't really ever set goals based on individual accomplishments. I think individual accomplishments are a signification of great teammates and great people around you, great coaching staff who help you and put you in positions to succeed on the court. So really, every single day I'm just trying to win the day, trying to compete, trying to get better, trying to lead, trying to gain everybody's respect, and ultimately just trying to do everything it takes to build a winning culture. And I think that was the main focus, and things just happen naturally along the way that you're extremely grateful for, and things that you want to share with the people around you who have helped mold you, and help you get to that position.
And after winning Rookie of the Year, after winning the national championship, what would you say, or how would you say you've kind of grown as a player after that first year?
I think just being like super disciplined in my habits, and to come off of a national championship where you're on top of the world and then come to the Dallas Wings organization and not have immediate success in terms of the end result of a winning and losing season. I think just being super disciplined in my habits and the way that I show up to work every single day and how I carry myself and how I continue to work hard regardless of if I'm winning or losing. And being more process oriented versus result oriented. So continue to stay unconditionally committed to the game and trying to build something that is meaningful takes a while, and it takes bumps, bruises, wins, losses. So to be able to embrace that, and really just stay disciplined in it.
How do you stay like level headed? As you said, you've been accustomed to winning and then to come and be more results, or excuse me, more focused on the process than the results. How do you stay like level headed through that to where you don't get too up or too down?
I think my faith is one where I believe everything in my life happens for a reason and there's a purpose. And even through the injuries, through all the adversity in my life, I always look back and been extremely grateful for it. So just having unconditional gratitude in the moment and knowing that everything you're going through for a purpose. So how are you going to use that to better your future and to better your tomorrow? And so I think, yeah, my faith. And then I've been working with a sports psychologist, sort of a mentor like person for me for like 2 years now. So he's really helped me grow in framing things in my mind and helping me to better scramble all the thoughts in my head in a more positive, optimistic direction, and more like present focused.
Gotcha. Is there anything that you want to add to your game going into year two? Your bag is already deep, but is there anything you want to work on, or is there a point of emphasis this off season?
I honestly, the easy answer is to say everything, but I feel like there's so many things I want to improve in every single area of my game. So just continue to get stronger. Want to live in the paint a little bit more, get to the rim a little bit more, get to the free throw line more, and then continue to get my three ball, just get my legs back, get my strength back, muscle endurance, so that I can last throughout an entire long season, last through entire 4 quarters of a game, and then just continue to work on my mid range and how to get to my spots in different ways. So yeah, kind of all that to say everything.
Gotcha. Do you feel like you had a welcome to the NBA, WNBA moment? If you could
Um, yeah, I mean, one happened in preseason where I caught like a Jackie Young shoulder check straight to the chest, and I kind of lost my breath for a few minutes. So that was the earliest one that I can remember.
wow, as early as the preseason.
Yeah, it happened very, very quickly.
Gotcha. So the Wings just hired South Florida head coach Jose Fernandez, and Gino said that he's really happy for the both of you guys to work together. Have you had a chance to talk with Jose yet? And what were your early impressions of him?
Yeah, I've connected with him a couple times, just getting to learn more about who he is, what he's about. And he's been extremely successful in his entire college career. I played against him a few times. Coach is a huge fan of him, and I like the way he thinks basketball and the way he's really lived it his whole entire life, and that's how I am. I live, breathe basketball. So continue to work with him, get to know him more, him getting to know me and the team more, and I'm really excited for the future.